Why is your soul starving? You scroll, you consume, you achieve. But something within you remains unsatisfied, not for lack of pleasure, but for lack of meaning. We are starving not for food, but for the fire that once made us human. A grain of myth contains the entire universe of meaning, just as a child's dream holds the seed of a civilization. Why? Because the symbols of myth are not invented. They arise from depths older than language or thought, from the same place your nightmares come from, the same place your soul retreats to when the world becomes too much. They are the spontaneous outgrowth of psyche, and each contains the power of the source that gave it birth. Joseph Campbell, in The Hero with 1,000 Faces, reminds us that myths are not dead stories. They were rituals of meaning, initiations of the spirit, secret codes that carried us through the stages of life. They are living structures, psychological skeletons around which the human being grows, the real architecture of the soul. And yet today, we've turned our backs on myth. We discarded the sacred stories and replaced them with screens, products, and slogans. We worship youth, deny death, fear initiation, and forget the soul. We are free, but adrift. Free, but lost in a labyrinth of self. You are a human being. Our race was born around fire, from stories told in the darkness. You were not born complete. This is the paradox of our species. You must be shaped, not just through knowledge or will, but through death and rebirth of the inner self. But without guidance, there is no initiation, no passage, and so your soul starves. So ask yourself, why are the same stories found in every culture, in every age? Why do they speak to you right now? What hidden forces are they trying to awaken in you? From the trauma of birth to the letting go of youth, from severing umbilical ties to embracing mortality. Every stage of life cries out for transformation, but without myth, there is no language for it, no path, no ritual. So what happens when a culture abandons its myths? When rites of passage are replaced by advertisements? When instead of initiation, we offer distraction? Instead of integration, consumption? The answer is what you see around you and what you feel inside. A soul caught between the call to grow and the fear of letting go. A society obsessed with staying young, but terrified of becoming whole. In ancient times, we had rituals to guide us. We died to the past, to childhood, and were reborn as something new. But now, we cling to what should have been left behind. We refuse to grow. We fear the necessary death. But without walking through fire, there is no spiritual birth. Because in every age, the darkness must be faced, not outside, but within. And yet, the need remains. So when the world gives us no path, our soul invents one, through dreams, visions, breakdowns, a secret call from within. And if myth is not offered, madness will fill the void. There is a chance that, like me, you feel it, that quiet unrest, that hunger for something older than modernity, truer than ideology, stronger than slogans. It is the soul calling for story, not entertainment, not trivia, but myth, the kind that cracks the shell of the self and makes gods rise from the dust of illusion. Inside you is a labyrinth. It holds monsters from your childhood, wounds, tyrants, unfinished stories, but also golden seeds, forgotten potentials, unlived truths. Only by facing them can we unlock the energy frozen in the past and step into our own becoming. Without this journey, we remain fragmented, trapped in old rooms of identity, carrying the weight of unlived selves. This is the hero's journey, and if no one gives it to you, you still have the right to live it, to create it, to conjure it from imagination. Prometheus stole fire from the gods. You can steal meaning from myth. If you think that's a lie, tell me, what are nations, laws, and religions? If not stories? This is why we need myth, not to escape reality, but to transform it. Not to distract our minds, but to awaken the sleeping warrior within. We are not children of logic alone. We are myth-born. We rose from firelight and fable, and the further we stray from story, the more we lose our way. So you must return, not to lies of demagogues and slogans, but to the stories that do not end in credits, to the visions that remake the soul, because in every age, the world ends, and in every age, a hero is born. Will you follow your own myth? If you don't, you will remain a stranger to yourself. But if you do, you become more than healed. You become a bringer of light. So the question remains, why is your soul starving? Because it is waiting for the story, for the journey, for you.